What's up, everybody? It's your boy, I am Quartet.
And I'm Susan Quartet, a.k.a. The Missus.
The Missus. Welcome to the first episode of Emptee Den Cruisers. The point of this episode, we're close to being empty nesters. We're at a point in our life where we want to see the world, provided that I ain't got to walk up 20,000 steps to see the world, like Athens, Greece.
But I want to go to Athens.
But she wants to go to Athens, Greece. So listen, just jumping right into the episode, we're literally 3 days away from going on the Celebrity Summit. This will be our first time on the Celebrity Summit. The journey, how we got here,
it's crazy.
It's crazy, frustrating. I experienced anger all in the same 5 seconds. Just to give you some backstory, this is our third cruise. This will be our third cruise. The first 2 times we was on Carnival. I think we had a pretty good time. To me, the highlight was the comedy show.
And the cheeseburgers.
Man, I hope they got cheeseburgers on this Celebrity Summit for real. I'm going to be disappointed. All this money we paying, I'm going to need some cheeseburgers. So initially, we decided to go with Norwegian Cruise Line. Custom service is excellent. We really had our heart set on it. It was to the point of we had a question. You could chat virtually. You could call them, get them on the line. Well, unfortunately,
they canceled
twice. Not once, but twice.
And that was frustrating.
Very frustrating. And I'm going to be honest. I was almost, when they canceled the 2 times, I was really tired. I didn't want to hear about no cruise. I didn't want to think about no cruise. I just wanted my money back at this point.
Well, I wanted to go on vacation. So I kept searching.
And pushing.
You know.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, if it weren't for my wife, I wouldn't even be on no cruise. I would have never experienced the cruise life. So shout out to her for pushing and exposing me to something new. You know what I'm saying? I think the first one that we went on was our first in life. Right? See, just in case I forget, you know what I'm saying? 5 years from now, we see it like, remember how cute we look. But check this out. So I think we were supposed to go to Miami on a breakaway. They got canceled. I think the gym was to the Dominican Republic, Norwegian gym. They got canceled. They was trying to have us wait it out.
Because they said they were going to divert all the cruises back to the U.S.
Yeah. But lo and behold, Florida had a different plan. That's another episode. So my wife, she was calling Royal Caribbean. She was telling me about Celebrity. I was like, man, I don't want to go to them places. Because, like, to be honest, I'm an entertainment dude. I don't drink. We don't drink. We don't gamble. So we just live in life chilling, excursions, shows. That's the highlight for everything. We can get those in food. We can get those 4 right in a row. We good to go. So when with Celebrity, I think when you initially talked to them, like, did that convince you then that we should go with Celebrity?
Yes, I wanted to do the Celebrity Edge, fly to Miami, but you didn't want to do that, so I said, well, let's try the Summit. So actually, it was the Millennium, but they switched to the Summit.
Exactly. So y'all remember around the time, that was like in July-ish. So basically, and the good thing about that, so initially, I don't think she had a problem getting through them. By the time that she had worn me down and we talked on the phone. It
was hard.
Yeah, it was hard. Because I was like, man, I was tired. I was sick of it, you know. But we got on the phone. I got excited. We had the money. Once we got our money back from Norwegian, we paid for the cruise line. So, you know, just so you some backstory, we are not booking agents. We're not sponsored. So every dollar that we pay on this cruise is something that we saved up for. So just, you know what I'm saying? And there was really no other way around it, you know what I'm saying? No deals or whatever, even though we was eligible for some discounts. So we got that done and we was really happy. But we was like, we got to get the COVID test. So we kind of thinking about going to CVS and Walgreens and, we getting close and we think we lock it in. Then something happened where I end up calling and they said something about the RT-PCR test. Now, granted,
because they did away with the antigen test.
Yeah, they did away with the antigen test. So they recommended that 72 hours. So initially, I thought that we had to have it, basically do it to where we had the results within 72 hours. But little did I know that you gotta take. So our port time is 4:30. You gotta take the COVID test at 4:30. And initially, we were so angry and confused because it really did take us 4 calls, maybe even 7 calls over 2 months. But and I'm gonna tell you another thing was frustrating. It's hard to get through celebrity on the phone. So that right there was really kind of bugging me. I mean, it is what it is. So we got somebody on there. They kind of felt like they knew what they was talking about. We still was feeling kind of iffy about it. So we both. She's searching on her phone. I'm searching on my phone in frustration. I'm like, God, I really need a home run right now. You understand what I'm saying? I was just like that. I drove around just thinking about it. So we found a company. I won't tell you who they is, but we had emailed them, and I think they had put our card on hold. But it was something. It wasn't something. It was my wife. She just kept, I hope we get this. And I think they said 6, and it was just like, oh, man.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Now, granted, again, you got to take the test within the 72 hours, get the results, do your questionnaire, do the stuff for St. Maarten, make sure you got all your documents. Everybody knows that. But the problem was, I read Facebook, I read some reviews, and they was not good. So this company, I was like, man, I can't do it. And the company in Wilson just kept coming around. Now, I was not excited for this.
Because it's very expensive.
$300 per person. I didn't create COVID. I didn't create COVID. I didn't create the strand. I did not come up with masks. I did not come up with vaccination. None of this is my fault. None of this is our fault, period. But man, I got to pay $300 per person to get on a boat.
After you're fully vaccinated.
So this ain't one of them conversations about whether you should be vaccinated or blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying the preparation to get on this boat was I was very, very angry. Like, I'm talking about, like, I was just angry. I call it angry, but it's more like displeased, not angry. I don't really get angry. I don't think. But, so I think in 2 days we got to go take the test. We went with the company. They took the credit card. The thing is pending. I think it's a drive-through too. And that's the thing about it. You got to do your own nasals. For this money, you need to have a robot out there like this under my nose, getting all the boogers. Disgusting. All the boogers. So I don't want to do all the talking, but what was you thinking? Because really, that's really what this episode is about. It's really about the preparation to get on the Celebrity Summit.
I was stressed too, actually. Mm-hmm. And the price of it was really discouraging. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I want to get on the boat, so I have to do what's necessary.
The bottom line is you want to get on the boat. Now, I'm going to get on the boat. See, this right here works perfect for me. This is like therapy. If I can just go off right here for about 15 minutes, I'm good to go. And listen, we follow other YouTubers, which we're accepting the fact that we are YouTubers. And so that means that if we're not honest, we're dishonest, we're part of the problem. Bad, good or bad. So we follow other YouTubers, and a lot of stuff we were seeing, we was trying to get answers. We heard people say, I got the test, but it was like, nobody really talked about I didn't really see anybody talking about the type of test you needed, which is the nasal swab. I thought it was just a regular COVID test. You know what I mean? I don't know what I was thinking, but it just
PCR test.
Yeah, RT-PCR. That's the key word, RT-PCR. I'm gonna tell you what could have saved everybody time. Granted, you can Google this stuff, but if they would have wrote in real simple parentheses nasal swab, everybody would have been unconfused. Unconfused is a word. So we're a couple days away. I'm I know you're excited. I'm pretty excited. But like I said, we basing our experience so far just getting on here. I only have one thing in my head. It better be worth it.
I believe it will.
Yeah. I believe it will. So the thing about it is we had to point out too, we want to see the world, but I can't do 10 hours on a flight. So these are things that I'm excited to find out. We already been to the Bahamas and we've been to Half Moon Cay and places like that, Honduras and Belize and other places like that. This time we'll be going to Aruba and St. Martin and Barbados and I think it's one more. Corico, Winstead, Corico, whatever we call the place. But we know we interested. This is the level that we're looking forward to. If we had to start with it, maybe we can build ourselves up. Because I'm gonna tell you, some of those cruises I seen that Norwegian had, the 16-day extraordinary journey or adventure, whatever it is, sounds like something I would be interested in. I could do 16 days on a cruise.
Oh, so can I?
You know what I'm saying? And the price wasn't too bad either. But that was the biggest thing. We went from breakaway to celebrity. It was painful. I ain't gonna say it was painful. It was disappointing. But obviously, none of us can control COVID. None of us can make people go get vaccinations. People, what I'm saying, it's their thing. But I think this is 95% vaccinated. I think, if I'm not. And I heard the thing about celebrity. This is what I wish they had did. So you know how on the other boats they'll tell you that we're operating at 30%. I never seen none of that from celebrity, and we even called and tried to pry the information. It never worked. So I've been seeing a lot of people that been on these the Celebrity Edge and things of that nature. It look pretty empty. Can I be for real? You might want to zoom in my face. I hope it is empty. I want to enjoy this cruise because I'm telling you, I don't drink, don't gamble. So the entertainment, my wife is into destruction and how beautiful it is. They got a balcony, and you can walk out on the balcony and break dance and come back around and end up in the interior room. And the food. So you got to think about it. We got two different perspectives. My whole thing is the location, where we going, but entertainment. I understand they say this upscale entertainment. I don't care about none of that. I just want to enjoy myself. If you give me a comedian like Carnival, we used to go there every day, twice a day. If I can do that here, I'll be happy. If I can't, I'm writing it down and I'm gonna let y'all know. So expect listen, everybody's giving you realness. Just expect our perspective on this. Did we miss anything? I know we kind of went off. No. I enjoy you doing this, by the way. I love, what I'm saying, I'm a student of the thing. I love it. And I think this is better. We talked about that. It is one lady, I can't think of her name, but she really broke down this process. And that's kind of what made me think about that is what we need. If you're not, it's a different perspective when you're a booking agent and then when you have sponsored videos. Understand that we get sponsored, you're going to know we sponsored. Because it's important to know. We follow some pretty dope people that really give you a lot of good information, but it was just this one lady, man, who I just felt like she just gave it to you. She took the guesswork out of it. If we can help take the guesswork out of cruising, and like I said, we're not experts. It's our third cruise. There's a lot of people out there that's been, one dude said he's been 130 some times. Another couple we seen, they probably been cruising the last 5 years, but that's not us yet.
We're just newlyweds.
We're just newlyweds. So next year will be 2 years, and I think this will be our 3rd cruise. So we're looking forward to enjoying it. We're going to provide you with some footage of some of the excursions. We're not going live from the boat. I refuse to upgrade internet. I'm just going to tell you, this stuff is expensive. You know what? My wife got an email for to upgrade the room, and I went and I seen how it was like $400. I said, "Holy Jesus! I need Batman, Bruce Wayne to come through and pay for this room." But we interior room people, like straight up. You know, it ain't if you do find us in the back of the room, it'll because they ran the biggest special on this side of California. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Emptee Den Cruises. We took our RT-PCR test at 10:03. We got it back around 1:06. We just got the results back, which took, I guess you say, about an hour and about 10 minutes, I guess. It was a painless process. They came out. We did the RT-PCR test. They came out and just, you gotta do the nasal swab for Celebrity Cruise Line. So I think that's pretty much it. You got some?
No.
I think that's pretty much it. So we'll keep you updated as we get closer to Saturday.